welcome to Rollfair, a D&D podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in with us. We will pick up with our introductions. I am Devin, the Dungeon Master.
I'm Ryan playing Alton, the Tiefling Warlock.
I'm Brad playing Arden the Wizard.
I'm Kayla playing Kaiji, the Tabaxi Pirate.
I'm Austin playing Sheru the Turtle.
I'm Ben playing Reyna, the Human Ranger.
I'm Sarah. I'm playing Asar, the Fire Genasi Sorcerer.
Excellent. So, last time, the party participated in a mage duel that they just obliterated the competition because the DM sucks. And
I don't know. I like the nobles suck better.
that's probably what
Yeah.
it is. Probably what it is. You guys just chose to get the higher spells, and I didn't.
Does that count as the noble sacrifice?
I don't think so. Don't think so. But nice try.
We're gonna have to keep their number on hand.
Yeah.
Get a hold of them. Just
See,
in case.
if we ever need to just go find some nobles to sacrifice, now we know where to look.
But they also met up with Spike and Oriana and had some joyful reunions with Kaiji. And Asar might have some competition with Oriana, which is funny because Oriana was her previous character. And at least if she chooses to go for Alton. We'll see. Fate has yet to decide. But they ended up back at the tavern, and we are going to pick up with them going to bed. And as you go to bed, Rainer, something happens. So in this case, you're starting to drift off to sleep. You've been thinking about the events of the last little while with Shumakali kind of running in your mind, that name. And you grab essentially your scroll case. And as you are touching the gemstones that are attached there, all of a sudden you hear your name. Rainer. In the coming days, our family history may pass on to you. I pray to the gods it will not. But the world of the Latigos is far from certain at this time. We have angered the order of the Qatari Mungi by our actions over the last several years, and I fear we are not going to be able to prevent our destruction this time. And as you're listening to this, you recognize your father's voice. We have sent word to Pumwansima, calling for aid in our fight, but have heard nothing. If the time comes to pass our knowledge on to you, I pray that you will have the strength to carry on our work. Look to the records of your ancestors. In them you will find our experiences defending the world against the supernatural and evil things that enter it. Instructions are found on how to access our ancestral archive, where a more detailed account of records and our store of armaments is kept hidden from unwanted attention. If any of us make it through the coming attack, those who know of the place will gather there. We have kept it secret, even from the younger generation, to ensure its protection. And then you hear in the background a large, essentially a large explosion that echoes within this audio capture, essentially, that you're receiving.
Voicemail.
It's the voicemail. And then you hear your father's voice again. It appears the Order has accelerated their plans. And you hear him kind of speaking in a more rushed tone. I must be brief. There's more I would tell you, Rainer, but the time is not gifted to me. I trust you will learn how to access these records. Take from them what you can, and use it to fulfill our family's mission. Even though we may be gone, we will still be with you here. Many of the things recorded here can only be found in this record. Preserve them well and keep them secret. To access your ancestors' memories, you must be of a sober mind and have a willing heart to complete our family's mission. Remember your training, and that your mother and I love you. Don't forget to look after Trini. She will need your guidance and support. With all my love, your father. Dante Latigo. And then he dates it Juanabis 12 141 YR, which stands for Yabankichi Rain. And one thing you notice that's different about this this scroll case, essentially, is one of these gemstones seems to be glowing a little brighter now.
So Reyna is honestly just kind of trying to take it all in. And it kind of breaks down a little bit at the mention of his sister. First, he's gets sad, and then he just gets a bit angry and just tosses the scroll case off the bed for a minute.
Does it hit anybody in the room?
No, not like hard. He just, just kind of just like batting it away.
Scroll case.
He's definitely shaken for a minute, but and then he picks up the scroll case once more and just kind of starts rubbing his finger around the gem that's glowing, and just kind of thinking on it.
You essentially, as you do that, you get the same message again that you just did, but nothing else is coming.
Yeah, he listens through again.
Does everyone hear it? Does it like play audibly, or is it just in his head?
Just in his head.
Listens through it again. Takes his hand off of it, and then puts his finger back down on it. Listens to it again, and takes his hand off it. And he does this over and over for probably the better part of about 20 minutes before he's just the exhaustion kind of takes him, and he, puts it away and falls asleep.
Okay. So you guys wake up in the morning. It is the morning of the hunt. Do you head out immediately?
Well, we don't have to be the fastest. We just have to get them
You have to be back by
the
3.
biggest. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes something can take longer than you expect, so I say we get moving.
Indeed. Rainer, you excited? You ready to go?
Yeah. Give me
Yeah.
a minute. I'll be right out. Just gotta kind of get my head in the game,
You need some more ale this morning?
You weren't drinking after bed again, were you?
Just give me a minute. I'll be right down. And I'll take a rain check on that drink for a moment.
Sure.
I'm sorry, he's going to take a rain check on drink.
Yeah, that's really strange.
I think him missing out on his opportunity with you is really hurting him.
He's heartbroken.
He didn't even know. I think he forgot.
Yeah, that was supposed to be last night. You can see it's really weighing on him.
Yeah.
I'm sure that is the case.
Well, it's probably because it would have been really weird with all of us in the room there anyways.
Well, I mean, you can always make it work. That's what the bedrolls are for, right? No, is no one else on board with me?
You have to remember, she
sorry.
came from a different culture.
I'm sorry, a bed... What?
I mean, it's not like there's rooms on a ship, right?
Oh, you
There's-
poor sweet thing.
There's
How old are you?
16.
You grew up far too young.
No, I've been an adult for 4 years. I'm the age I'm supposed to be. Look, I've come to realize that you humans think that people aren't adults until they're 18, which is really weird. I mean, once you're...
Would you consider me an adult? I'm 50.
He has not partaken in a woman, so no.
Oh my goodness.
You're obviously you're old enough to be dust.
To be dust.
I mean, wait a
My
minute.
goodness.
I pull out the bag of sand.
Makes sense.
Is this you?
That's his children. Actually.
It was my brother.
I'm sorry.
Hence the magic, but apparently it's gone.
Take your brother back. I don't want him anymore.
It's a joke.
He's
It's
Arden.
I am not old as... That's very funny, though.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad that you understand that what I mean by old as dirt. Anyway, breakfast.
I say we get going. Just eat some trout rations along the way.
Well, we need Rainer. He's the hunter, the person who finds.
Maybe if we all just stand and huddle around him, he'll get better. And
Well, it's just I wait right after they kind of leave the room.
No, we're
and
not
the door
leaving.
closes.
He's not leaving the room. I'm serious about breakfast.
I'll go grab some breakfast.
stomach rumbles
then-
and goes down.
Yeah.
Give me just a minute. Yeah, and I actually lock the door for a minute once they leave.
You hear that? You locked the door on food.
I pull out the scroll case again and just kind of touch the gem and focus for just one more time. And as the voice starts playing over in my head one last time, I immediately just take my finger off it, and I'm just like, shit. Gonna have to figure this one out. Dead. And he just, mentions a few more profanities under his breath. He's trying to put 2 and 2 together for the next 20-30 seconds before just shoving it back into his sack and heading back downstairs. I'm just kind of in a bit of a rush. I'm ready to kill something.
Wonderful. I love the sound of that. I know you're far more familiar with the desert than I am. You should definitely lead out.
Are we still in the desert or are we in grasslands?
Technically, you're not in the desert.
That's true.
You're more in like a river, kind of grassland, kind of in between like a grassland, jungly area, mostly just trees along the river side, but dense trees in some cases. So, not in your favorite terrain, but
It's my favorite terrain, but I'm not a ranger.
Sure has read every book. Maybe he knows how to hunt kudu.
I mean,
Is anybody good at tracking?
I'm very good at
How many
that.
times do I have to mention this?
Oh, yes.
So as you guys head out, you finish your breakfast, and you begin heading out. You do know, this would have been mentioned to you previously, that the hunting grounds are to the south of the city, on the western side. So you begin heading that way. Is there anything you guys want to discuss before getting there?
Should we split up? Try to form smaller, quieter groups?
Should we?
I will most likely get lost if I'm not with
We can make
someone.
a camp where we bring a kudu. We bring it there and we kind of pile them together.
I agree. If the 4 of you make a camp where we defend our kills, where they won't be tampered with by other contestants.
Well, one of the rules was we can't sabotage each other.
Right, but that means that
Yeah.
they're going. That's a rule because it happens.
Oh.
So
Not everybody
And
follows rules.
If I thought of it, then I'm sure they have to.
You can also
I'm not the
make
smartest
our
person in the room.
catches invisible.
Not a bad idea. And
Oh, then they don't know how big ours are. That might give us.
And I can
advantage.
distort the value of them, not by enlarging them. Thanks for that, Sharu. But
I mean, can you make things smaller for a certain period
Yes.
of time? How long?
for
Does this enlarge or reduce?
yeah,
I think it's
up
an
to a
hour.
minute.
A minute.
so
Okay,
that
That's
doesn't-
very short. time.
No, I was just thinking, maybe if we needed to carry him around for about an hour or so, if it lasted that
Yeah.
long. But
I was trying to see if I had anything
we'll
like
just,
that.
No,
ignore
we-
that thought.
We can carry them on the stretchers like you made before, yeah.
Yeah. Yes. No. I can whip that together if I need to.
Excellent. Off we go.
Yeah, I do think we should probably stay together though, because we'll just wait and all. We got a couple of us hunting and a couple carrying essentially.
All right. As long as all of you are quiet. If you're not quiet, I'm leaving you behind.
That works.
I'll just glance at Shiru.
Yeah.
I'll
Can be
keep
fast
an,
and invisible.
Make
keep an
yourself
eye out.
proficient in stealth for an hour.
Actually, I can. I prepared a spell for that.
Ooh, that's a great idea. I'll keep an eye out for other hunters, just in case they come after us.
Okay. So
If
you
anybody needs
guys.
to run fast, I can give them speed.
All right. You guys make it to the hunting grounds, and I'm going to need a. Let me ask this: are you all hunting together, or are you splitting off into different parties?
Let's see. So, how many hours do we have? About.
I'd say you probably started around 5, heading out. Probably took you an hour and a half to get to the hunting grounds. So,
What 5 could do.
and you
So-
need 5 kudu, yeah. And you have to be back by 3. So you'd have to finish up with your final gutting and whatnot by like 1:30 at the latest to get back on time, assuming nothing hinders you.
We don't have much time. It might be better if we do split up, and have a place where we all meet.
I think Rainer had a good point though about sticking together. Maybe we do that for at least the first one. And see
Alright.
how that goes.
Yeah.
Are kudos dangerous?
No.
No, not in the slightest.
They're like
What does he do? Didn't he about him?
they're harmless. Do you know like a deer, like a antelope, like
I've
a
never seen one in person.
like a horse?
Oh yeah.
Imagine a horse but lighter.
All right.
Kudu with horns. That's about it.
Like a unicorn.
With 2 horns.
The nasty big pointy teeth.
All right, so if you're all sticking together,
Yes.
go ahead and do a survival check. We'll do a group one here.
Oh come on. What if I had done it this
With
way?
advantage.
Can I use my digital dice instead?
You already rolled.
Damn it.
All right, what'd you get, Ray? Alton.
11.
Okay. Arden.
11.
8.
Oh wow.
I know.
16.
Okay.
17.
3.
It's going in jail.
Well, you guys, as you're looking around the hunting grounds, you find tracks and indications of where the animals have been, and you're able to begin following their trail. And you do come across a herd of them. You see probably 15 kudu altogether here.
How far away are they?
They're not within striking range. I'd say probably about 300 yards out. And so you would need to certainly sneak up on them. So, are you guys all going to try and strike at one, or are you...
Do you want to try to get 5 at once?
I mean, that's not a bad idea. Can we spot out the biggest ones in the herd?
go ahead and make another survival check for me. those of you who are trying to spy him.
55.
Yeah, I think we're all.
23.
Oh, wow. Hey, it was a 20 when you threw it like that.
Great.
Come on! I did digital dice this time. Ah!
All right. So you two got above a 20. Anyone else get above a 20?
15, but no.
Okay. I would say you two are able to pick out the biggest ones. The 15 that you see, only 2 of them are male. They're the biggest ones in the group. The others are female. But you do see a little off to the west an additional herd that is grazing. And it seems like there's some big ones there as well.
Pointing at the 2 big ones. There's 2 big ones here. Maybe we should have a couple of us take those out. And then some of us can go to this other herd and check them out as well.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, Marcy, Alton, Asar, you guys probably sneak, because the other herd's a bit further away. You could probably get moving over there a bit quieter than the rest of us. And the 3 of us move in and try and strike on what we see.
And depending on how much it takes to take these down, I could possibly take 3 down at once.
Yeah,
I
I
can
mean,
use
because
the
I
earth.
know I can get something. You've got some.
I can use the earth to,
earth,
to stop
lightning,
them.
whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple of spells I could use.
Yeah, so I think we're good on our end as well. So let's try and take it down if we.
So,
you know.
do you want to go for any of the bigger females in this group?
I'd say focus on the 2 males that we see.
All right.
Make sure we get those down first. If we get more past that, then
I mean,
you know,
they
lucky
didn't
us.
say we can't. I mean, they only want us to bring in 5, so I'd rather preserve the herds. So it might not be good if we kill a bunch and then take
Listen,
the
if we
biggest.
get 6 or 7, we dress the smallest 2 and pack them up. We bring the other ones in for feasting.
All right.
Okay. So the 2 groups, I need stealth checks.
I'm going to cast on myself, what's it called? Borrowed knowledge. Allows me to be proficient
On my group,
for
I'm
an
gonna
hour
do
in any
less.
skill.
Okay.
So I now I'm
Isn't that for
proficient in
saving throws,
stealth
though?
for an hour.
Oh, you're right.
You can guidance yourself, though.
Guidance. That's what I meant.
I wish I thought of that before I rolled.
Well,
I don't know if
get a 2. I got
invisibility
a
would
4
help.
instead of the 2 that was rolled.
All right. So first group, heading to the 2. Who's rolling?
Well, it's Odd and me and
Should I go invisible?
Yeah.
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 Okay. So if you're going invisible, you can roll with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, I needed that. Ooh, that was way better.
All right. What'd you get, Arden?
And it's a stealth?
Yep.
21 with a natural 20.
Okay.
I got a 17.
And I got a 4 after I became proficient for an hour in stealth.
A good thing that your other companions did
But,
well.
Stop! Don't step on that stick.
You can't even see my foot!
You're an expert, so you're just coaching them and ignoring your own.
Yeah.
So you guys creep up on these kudu, and you get within striking distance here, and you are able to strike at this point. They don't seem to have noticed you. We'll do a stealth check for the other group real quick.
Alton got an unnatural 20.
Okay.
I got a 19.
All right.
Natural 1.
Oh.
So a total of 3.
Well, it's okay because the rest of the group did all right and you beat the DC.
Oh my god.
You guys actually did better than the other one. So
Oh, nice.
Asar's not really good with this whole outdoors thing.
she's just like, ew, a mosquito. So your group also sneaks in on this herd, and you see probably about 5 male kudus here that could work, and you see the 3 biggest easily enough. So now what I'm going to have you do is each of you who are attacking make your attack roll. Again, you only need 5, so you guys only see 2 that you could attack, and then you 3 probably all need to attack. So make your attack roll, and we'll see what happens.
Do we need to say what we're doing?
You just choose how you're attacking. It doesn't matter so much.
I will hold off on attacking you to attack.
Because I was
if one of you
going-
miss, I will.
To try to get close to then.
I will say, by the rules, surprise attacks get advantage
So you can roll with advantage.
I was getting close to then use Earthen Grasp to grab one.
But we're going to try and kill it. So
I know it probably will.
Or hold it
Get
still
ready.
for
It'll
when you get
hold
killed.
ready to
it.
kill
He'll
Yeah,
hold
I
it
know.
still at least.
Okay.
For someone else to kill
A
it.
cantrip would be fine.
A cantrip? Okay, then that's even better.
Yeah, they probably don't have a whole lot of hit points.
yeah.
Or this is not based on hit points.
Okay, so I'm gonna just. Okay, so just roll, and then add anything.
All we're doing is your attack roll. Just tell me what the attack roll
It's
is.
with advantage because we're surprising them.
My attacks get +6, so.
Yeah, so just
Yeah.
roll and tell me what your attack roll is.
Okay, sorry. I just feel like it should be more complicated, but.
Nope.
Oh, they're both 5s.
Oh,
So 11.
Here.
23.
All right.
I have different.
So you drop, Rainer.
It's been pretty good tonight.
You drop yours immediately. Poof, down it goes. Yours, you hit, and you see that it is, looks like it was a solid hit, but it goes jumping off a ways.
And since I was holding off to attack after seeing if they both succeeded, do I get a chance to attack that one?
You can try.
No advantage.
I would say you'd get disadvantage here.
Disadvantage. Okay.
because he's running.
It would be 11.
Okay. I would say you also hit it, slow it down a little bit, so it might make the next step a little easier.
I'm going to cast Longstrider on myself.
But you don't get to cast another spell, so we'll wait.
Okay, fine.
And you
Run
three,
after it.
Before you guys we make a strike, Asala's going to bless you, so you can add a D4 to your attack.
I don't have blast. I do have blast. Not
Right.
blast.
So I
Another one.
I motion
I've
to
been-
Alton. I'm
I've been
going
too.
for the biggest one. You go for the other two.
I can go for 3.
I'm going for the
Three.
biggest one.
Okay.
You go for the other
I'll
two.
take the next 3.
Okay.
biggest.
the next 3 biggest. You're going to take them all.
I'm gonna try. I wanna just in case we need extras, or we'll see what the 5 biggest are.
Okay.
Because I'm casting Scorching Ray, it gives me 3 rays of fire.
Okay.
Oh, it's add a
We
D4.
also got D4. I believe that's for each of them, right?
Yeah, because it's a separate attack roll for each one.
Are you attacking too?
Sure.
All right. So five all together right here.
I'll twin it.
6.
Jeez.
Okay. So first one's 25.
Okay.
Second one is if I can do some math, 28.
Okay.
And the third one is 24.
All right.
I got 16 with my short bow.
Okay.
So the first one was what is that? 7. No, it's +5 to hit. So 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. And then the other one is 19 plus 5 to hit.
23.
Okay.
23.
You two drop all of yours immediately. Down they go. You drop one of yours immediately. The other one also goes running off like before.
Man, I wish Arden was here to see this. He could see how to use magic.
So, are you guys going to chase after the ones that started running off?
The biggest one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to chase after the big one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Okay. 15.
26. I got it at 20.
All right. So, based on my
15.
mechanics here, you guys are able to find that one that ran off easily enough. It has fallen away. You track its blood trail, fallen into some reeds, and you're able to grab it easily enough. Are you guys chasing after the one that?
So
Just the one that got away.
Of the 6?
Instinctively, I see the one that's wounded, and I drop my bow, and I chase after it and want to pounce on it.
Okay. Go ahead and make a survival check.
I need to pick the right die because they don't like me right now.
Start batting its head around.
Okay, that's 14.
All right, that's enough. So you are able to find this one as you chase after it and are about to pounce. You see it drop down into the dirt. You guys got way more kudu than you need. You monsters.
Yeah, we're controlling the population. They barely had enough hunters as it was.
We're like adding wolves to the population.
I think you got 8 kudu altogether.
It's just some extra food
So
for
we
our
get
travels.
we get the other big one then? Or do you want
Can't-
No, not the big.
I would say just with what you did, you gather
we
some.
want the
some
big
ones.
We got the two big ones, and then they got
all 3 big ones.
They got all of the
Yeah,
ones.
you got very large kudus. Definitely more than you needed. What are you doing with the 3 extra?
That'll be our
like
our
I said,
food.
we can dress and pack some the smaller ones. We could perhaps even leave.
Does anyone have like a
Kind of-
resuscitation spell? I mean, I feel bad killing so many of these things.
It's the circle
You're the
of
cleric.
life.
Oh.
Well, listen, we could leave like one of them out here for natural scavengers and predators to feed off of.
The saw
Yeah, I guess
does
so.
spare the dying on one of them.
Too late.
I'm
long
just
does Paradise
keeping a
last?
watch
Like
out
a minute.
for the other hunters, just in case.
Are we satisfied with what we got? Maybe we want to look for something bigger.
Well,
No.
we're good.
We're
Okay.
good. We're good. We've
They were very clear about how many, and
I know, but that's how many we're delivering.
no, they're very clear about how many parties they send out every year. They are concerned about population specifically.
Well, they shouldn't have sent us.
Well, I mean, they let us in because they were trying to reach a minimum. That if there were more that had signed up, they probably would have had a couple more parties. I'm sure they
It's true. I'm not worried about how many we've done. I'm worried about doing more.
Just kind of
yeah, we're not gonna kill anyone.
getting
We're
into
good.
it, so it's kind of fun. And
You can
like
go
to
practice
keep going.
something after the party.
Okay.
When he says I'm getting into it, I reach into one of the wounds and smear blood on the side of his cheek. There. Now you can feel like you're into it.
Do I look fierce?
You guys are awful people.
Is Auden actually into it? Like, insight check.
Are you feeling it now, Mr.
He's got the bloodlust now.
Is he actually a barbarian?
Secretly a barbarian. I cast fist.
I cast
No wonder
fist.
he's so bad at casting spells.
Go ahead and make a survival check just to clean the animals.
Oh, someone else can do that.
Let's try.
14.
15.
Ooh, wow.
I don't know how to add. Like 11, I
19.
think.
My new dice is not being nice to me. Here's
I
my
think
roll,
he's
it's
into
always low.
it.
So which part do you eat
Okay.
first?
So what?
Here, I hand you the heart.
So 14,
14.
19,
Take a bite.
11.
11. You said a 14?
Yeah, 14.
And 15?
yeah.
Okay. You guys are all able to clean the 5 biggest ones easily enough. And you begin packing them out at this point. They're heavy, but something that you probably can carry easily enough.
Arden's got juices running down his mouth.
It's very gross. But,
The heart wouldn't be gross.
well, I mean, packing them out is...
He took a
I
bite of
bit
a heart.
into a heart.
Oh, that's
Because he
gross.
said, what
Yeah.
part to eat first? I handed him a heart.
You feel the strength of
So-
the
Yeah.
flowing through you.
You're not supposed to... You only remove the guts.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's
No, that's
the
it,
one
that's
of
heart.
ours.
We had
Heart is not
extra.
the gut.
We
We
had
had
extras.
extra anyway.
Oh,
That's
I
our
see.
extra one.
Okay, never mind. I see. You savages.
They were dead anyway.
Yeah, we'll just find some people that look hungry and
They didn't need
give
to
them some
die.
extra food.
Wait, they weren't sentient,
A little
right?
bit bad.
No.
I didn't ask
No.
them a question before we took them down.
They're fine.
No.
You said you were keeping an eye out for other hunters.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, okay. Not great at that.
Guidance.
7. I'm sorry, you're too late. I didn't even think to do it myself
She
either.
called it
Okay.
fast enough.
It's so funny because I've got it too, and I just never remember to use it now.
My,
Oh, that helps. That's 11.
my
okay.
passive perception is 14.
All right. So you. Let me do a roll here. Ooh. You said 11?
Yep.
You don't see anything.
Of course not.
So, as you guys begin carrying these out, what's the highest passive of 14?
She has
15.
15.
15? Okay. Let me just check something real quick. Oops.
Do tabaxi have like keen senses or anything like that?
Yes. Something like that.
Where go? There we go. Okay. All right. And all right. Okay. So as you guys are heading back into town, you gathered your animals very quickly. And you're walking along the road, and you notice the kind of a white clothing, like a cape fluttering behind a bush up ahead of you.
How far ahead?
I'd say probably 120 feet, 150 feet, somewhere around there.
Let's go around it.
Yeah, Rainer, hold this. I start walking, and once I get, I gave Rainer my kudu because he's the strongest of us all. Once I get 30 feet infinite, I misty step behind that tree.
Okay.
I could like mess with it with my mage hand because I can make it invisible in 60 feet.
Let me roll something just real quick. I'm just going to give a percentage chance to see something. I need to determine what my percentage is first before I just roll randomly. I'm going to give you a 25% chance to possibly have something happen before you cast your spell.
All right.
All right. You are able to successfully misty step behind this thing that you saw, and you see crouched in the in a bush what looks to be a cleric of some sort. They look to be like a cleric of Juanabi. And they are surprised that you have vanished all of a sudden.
Can I do like an insight, I guess, to try and figure out their
Sure.
motive? 11.
Okay. They look like they're sitting in wait to ambush.
Okay. I am gonna cast sleep. Oh, if I cast sleep on them, I might fall asleep.
Depends on where you put it. Let me give you some perspective.
Mhm.
It's this bush right here.
Okay.
So you misty stepped behind them.
I know what I have. I have.
Do any of us know what's going on?
No.
Wow. So he just blinked.
Kaiji might have saw.
Where'd Shiru go?
I saw the cape and I saw him go and I'm just like,
So
okay,
you
he
two
can handle
both
it.
saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of shrugging like, okay, sure, you can handle it, and I keep going.
Let's see. I thought I don't have it prepared. Okay. So yeah, I'll cast sleep at a second level where it targets him but not me.
Okay.
Where is my how many eights is that? Where'd it go?
4, 5. So
Let's see. Second level is an additional 2d8, and originally it is 5d8, so 78.
Wow. That's a lot.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. That was 2, 4, 6, so 7. Oh crap, I lost track. What?
37.
It's fine. It worked.
Okay.
So you cast this sleep spell, and you just see this cleric just sag down slowly, and then kind of fall face first into the dirt. And as that happens, the rest of you find yourselves being attacked by other people here. And we are going to end the episode there and pick up with the battle next time. Thanks for listening.
You have been listening to Rollfair, a D&D podcast. Produced, recorded, and mixed by SF Shields. Executive produced by the Rollfair team. Copyright 2021 by Rollfair LLC. All rights reserved. Visit us online at rollfair.com.